Probably not. Anyway,
I thought it was
doesn't
Gremlins.
matter. Oh, I like that one too. No, that's my favorite. Christmas movie. We're going to talk about that.
Hey, you know who likes Christmas?
Ooh.
Michaela Maroney.
Kayla Maroney.
I like
Olympic champion.
Christmas.
She likes Christmas. She went as Rudolph once for Halloween. This
Yeah.
is what happens when you talk
I made
before
my
the
mom
show.
make me a Rudolph costume, and the day after Halloween, there was Rudolph, like, antlers everywhere, but she had to make me, like, the antlers, the nose, everything.
Wow.
But
It's pretty
last
funny.
year, you dressed up.
As an M&M, because my name's
Yellow?
Michaela Maroney. I was
Yep.
yellow, yes. How'd you know?
Not Eminem, but a Eminem.
Either one would be
M&M,
fine. I've
not
seen them both.
M&M, not the rapper.
So, you're in town. Obviously, we're talking to you. That's,
Yes.
That's a great way to start.
Whoa.
Why are you in town?
I'm in town for the Calyx Tour of Gymnastics. The show is going to be on Friday, and it's such an amazing show. Everybody should get tickets. It's so much different than a regular competition. Look, it's like a big party. There's so much fun.
I was going to say, a lot of the pressure's
Sexy,
taken
and
off,
I
right?
know it. Dun-dun-dun-dun.
That's what those guys are saying, huh?
Yeah.
Because all you have to do is, you're performing for an audience versus
Yeah.
judges. It's got to be a whole different mindset.
So it's just so much different. Like, we were at an autograph signing, and somebody was like, you know, I like when you compete better than the show. I'm
Oh,
like,
really?
This is a show. We're not competing. Like, it's really cool. It's just a big party and a lot of fun.
Wait, but you're not partying
serious.
much right now. Put your foot
I
up
mean,
here. What
Yeah,
happened?
this was broken at the Olympics, but I still competed on it. So when you do that, you have to get surgery. Don't do that.
No.
I'm not
if you didn't
comfortable with
it
it.
blends in
I'm
with
trying
the
to hide it.
No, it's like a fashion statement. It's like you're wearing one UGG. It's this whole new thing. That all
I
the
actually
gymnasts
have
are doing.
another UGG on this foot, but
So you injured it during the Olympics.
Yes.
You still competed, and then you re-injured it
No.
last month, or
no.
am I making that up?
Okay, it was broken before I went to the Olympics, but I didn't know that. And then I was on beam, and it wasn't taped, and I did a round off, and I, like, really broke it. So, I don't know if you can, like, break it and then really break it, but it's possible. So, then I was on tour, and since I had a fractured shin and a broken toe, so my legs were kind of done, and I did a bar dismount, and the mat was, like, super squishy, and I fractured my tibia tubercle, and then I had to go home, get surgery on that, and then I thought, you know what, might as well get double surgeries and get this
Sure.
fixed.
I mean,
So,
if you're gonna do it,
look at
Might
me
as well.
now.
get it over with.
I'm exhausted just having listened to that.
I know, I've told it a couple times, so I
Yeah,
can
you
tell
got
it
it
real
down. That's
fast.
good.
You got it down. Well,
Boom, boom,
obviously,
boom.
I mean, gymnastics, the most physical sport out there, but your interest now, not to say that you're still actually in gymnastics, but you've got some other interests.
Yeah.
Acting.
I've always wanted to be an actress my whole entire life, but just like gymnastics, it's kind of a full-time job. I did Heart of Dixie, and I was there like for 8 hours, and it kind of reminded me of my gymnastics career being in the gym 8 hours. So
Right.
you can't do
It's
two
a grind, yeah.
at a time. So
You work really hard to do one
Exactly.
thing right at the right time.
Yep.
Yeah. What else do you want to
They've
do?
invited you back, though, right?
yeah,
That's a
I'm
good
really excited to do that. Like, because I was as a guest, and now they want me as a character on the show.
Ooh.
So that's really special for me.
Very cool. Why do you like that? Is it just a completely different challenge?
I
for
don't
you?
know. I've like always wanted to do that. Like gymnastics and acting, it kind of gives me the same, like I love them both a lot. I have a passion for each of them. And I think I've just always been kind of that type. Like gymnastics and acting to me is like one and the same. It's kind of you're both putting on a show and you both have to work really hard for something. And when it's time to shine, you have to be like ready for it.
But
so.
also, as a world-class athlete in a sport that has very young competitors, you need to start thinking, you know, you hear about football players. He's washed up at 35. Baseball players. He's washed up at 40.
We're washed up at 16.
You got to start thinking,
What?
but you got to think of
How
like
does that happen?
your second act, right?
I know. So I actually want to work really hard for the next Olympics. I'm not done yet. I'm not washed up yet.
I didn't say you said
I'm
that.
kidding.
This is gonna come. This is gonna come back and be my fault.
what we're gonna say.
Karma. Okay. But yeah, I still want to go to another World Championships and maybe another Olympics. That's definitely my goal. And then acting is kind of in between that. And when I'm done with kind of gymnastics, I'm gonna really get into acting.
Really pursue that.
Really.
seriously. Did you have a boyfriend?
I don't. I've never had one.
Okay.
Keep it that way. Yeah. I'm going to speak on behalf of your parents. Keep it that way. There's plenty of time for that in the third act. Maybe
Exactly.
Even the fourth act. So you've been on other big talk shows, national talk shows, and
Yeah.
you've done Heart of
Yours
Dixie.
is my favorite. This is fun.
Good
You
answer.
are welcome back anytime, then.
Okay.
Anytime.
What do you want to do next? You want to do movies, or you like the TV stuff, or?
I've always wanted to do movies, but right now, since I'm kind of like hurt and I still want to come back into gymnastics, movies they take a long time to do. So,
big commitment.
like I said, it's like one or the other. So I'll do that after.
Real quick, which actor would you most like to work with in the future?
Angelina Jolie or Mila Kunis. I love them. And Miley Cyrus.
Some big names.
Miley Cyrus, she's like my favorite.
Good. Well,
thank you. Oh my God.
Quickly.
Thank you.
All right. Good to see you. All right. And of course, there's all the information on the screen. November 2nd, Baker's Life Fieldhouse. Get them. Now. That's right. See these girls perform.
Now, when you were an M&M last year, did you have a mask of any kind?
No.
You didn't keep your face covered or anything?
No.
Okay.
I just wore a shirt with an M.
That makes sense.
It was pretty simple.
It's the best kind.
It's the best kind, but it was a safe kind. Yellow, bright, right? That sort of thing. Right now, we're going to talk with Kate Carr. She's president.